Hey guys. Hey everybody.
We're in Coquilala, Idaho at Coquilala Lake Bible Camp, where we've been camping in our camper that you can't see right now. And since the last time we updated you guys, we've been traveling across America. We had a dog who had to be quarantined in Washington, D.C. for 28 days. And so we've actually been in the States since April 24th. Maggie's been here a little longer.
Yeah. So on April 10th, I arrived in Corvallis, Oregon to spend some time with our daughter and our newborn grandson. And that was such a blessing. And then I joined the guys in Washington, D.C. when they flew in with the dogs. Thank you for your prayers. We believe that God has answered them because we were able to find a truck and a camper to help us to get to Alaska and to also have a place to stay once we arrived.
So since then, we've been in a whole bunch of states, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, Kansas, Utah, Washington, Oregon, and now Idaho. And today we're going to cross into Canada for our trip home to Alaska.
I wanted to tell you a couple of things about some of the things we were able to do while we were traveling. So it wasn't just like a road trip, although a road trip was a part of it. A huge thing that we got to do is try our best to be a blessing to those that we were with. So the first person that we got to stay with was Dalton's Aunt Sandy, which they got to celebrate his 50th birthday and her 68th birthday for the first time ever. They share the same birthday, so it was a special treat for them to hang out. And then Sandy also helped us to find a camper and to get some of the things done that we needed to get done. We were also able to go to South Carolina and spend time with Dalton's Auntie Kim, who needed some help doing some things around her house. She's disabled and she needed some work done in her kitchen and some things taken to the dump, and so Isaiah and Dalton were able to help her do that.
And then we were able to go to Kansas. Maggie got to spend the first birthday since your 8th birthday, is that right?
Yeah.
With your dad in Tulsa. And then my brother-in-law Anthony and Isaiah and Anthony's son Joshua went down to Texas, and we moved my mom there, and so got to serve her as well, and that was good, and it was a lot of fun actually.
Yeah, it was a blessing to be able to be a blessing to Dalton's mom as she goes more into spending more time in ministry along the border in a retirement missionary community called Bibleville.
And she's a blessing to everybody everywhere she goes, so it's a blessing to be a blessing to her.
Absolutely. After that, we were able to spend some time with my mom in southern Idaho, a couple nights there, and then now we've been in Sandpoint, where we were able to meet with one of our partnering churches, Harvest Valley. And then we were also able to pick up our personal belongings from some friends from Parkside Church in Sandpoint who brought them back from Uganda on their last trip. Yeah.
God has been faithful. The trip has had its challenges, but we're here, we're alive, we're getting ready to travel through some of the most beautiful country in the world, through Canada, to get to Alaska. And we do ask for your prayers for that process.
Here comes the famous Coquilala Loop train, so I hope you can hear us.
So please pray for travel safety as we drive, and for safe spots to camp along the way.
Yeah, and also, guys, we just asked for prayer. Our daughter Chloe is in the hospital. She has endocarditis again, which is an infection in the heart. It's looking like she might need an additional heart surgery within the next year, and she's just fighting real hard physically, and we just ask for your prayers for total healing and for comfort for her and for safety as we head up to get to go be with her. And we're so grateful that we happen to be here right now during this time that she needs us.
And so we ask that you would pray for smooth border crossings, both borders that we have to cross into Canada and then back into Alaska, and for God's provision. It's been to be frank, a really expensive trip and more expensive than we anticipated.
Yeah.
But God has proved himself faithful over and over again. And so just if you would pray for continued provision. And then we need a place either to park our camper or an inexpensive house to rent when we get to Alaska,
Yeah.
at least for the summer, while we figure out where we're going to route down for our future ministry.
We also wanted to update you guys that we are still in talks with WAMF about what our new role in WAMF is going to look like, and we're excited about what the future holds as far as that goes. And we just ask that you would continue to pray for us as WAMF leadership and us Morocks discuss what that is going to look like. But we want you to know that we're still missionaries. We're still serving the Lord full time, and we're so thankful for your prayers and your support.
God bless you guys.
We love you.